Thus, every scroll, like, and share on social media chip away at our ability to focus are the very platforms designed to connect us. Actually pulling us apart is our constant need for digital affirmation, leading us down a path of distraction, dissatisfaction, and perhaps even self-destruction. Are we trading genuine human interaction for virtual validation? Social media, once a tool for connection, now stands accused of eroding our mental health, disintegrating society, and even distorting reality. Join me in this video as I dive into the unsettling facts of social media's influence on our minds and relationships. Be sure to stay to the end in order to hear my opinion on the matter and my suggestions on how we should handle it. Social media has significantly changed the way we interact, consume information, and even think. Studies show that it affects our ability to focus. Constantly checking our phones for updates and using social media negatively impacts our attention span. The unsettling truth is that social media platforms are designed to be addictive, using algorithms to keep users engaged and releasing dopamine in the brain, which can lead to addiction and constant distraction. This causes people to spend excessive amounts of time on social media without even knowing it. One swipe leads to 100. People fall victim to doom scrolling. Tons of time is often wasted on frivolous content. Usually people are even unaware of how much time has actually passed. You've probably experienced this yourself, checking your phone for a quick update, only to realize that hours have slipped away unintentionally. Prolonged periods of sitting or lying down while using social media reduce physical activity, which can lead to weight gain and a number of other health problems, including neck and back pain, reduced eye health, and disrupted sleep patterns. The negative effects of social media extend beyond just physical harm. It can impact mental health by causing anxiety and stress. The fear of missing out and the pressure to stay updated can lead to dissatisfaction with one's life. While we scroll and watch our screens, we are constantly feeding our brains. Just as we nourish our bodies with food, we influence our minds with the content we consume, whether through watching, reading, or listening. Much of social media is superficial. People tend to share only the highlights and beautiful aspects of their lives, which can be misleading. This behavior can have a detrimental impact on individuals, as they compare their real lives with the seemingly perfect, curated lives of others. It's important to remember that people only share the parts of their lives that they want others to see. What we see on social media is not the full picture of someone's life. These unrealistic comparisons can lead people to question their own hard work, causing depression and feelings of inadequacy, as if they are falling behind or inferior to everyone else. Moreover, social media affects social relations in numerous ways. It can affect people's relationships with friends and romantic partners, as it raises expectations and creates unrealistic standards. Furthermore, the more time people spend with their phones, the less they spend with real people, reducing their overall social skills and ability to interact. Individuals may start to drift apart and become socially inactive, spending more and more time alone. You might have noticed this at gatherings or public places, where people are physically present but mentally absorbed in the virtual world of social media. Their bodies are present, but their attention is somewhere else. Having said all of that, do we recommend that we abandon social media and somehow find our way back to the pre-social media world? Absolutely not. I think that the benefits of social media far outweigh the potential harms. Let me explain. Despite the challenges and potential risks, social media has innumerable benefits. Some of the obvious benefits include easy communication, career opportunities, creating and marketing online businesses, professional networking, and quick access to information. One of the greatest benefits of social media that I see, however, is its role in making knowledge available, especially through long-form content. Knowledge that was once only available in elite universities is now available freely online, with content creators sharing their knowledge and expertise in so many different niches. One example is language learning. Social media platforms offer a wealth of resources, including access to native speakers and scholars. You can easily supplement your independent study with their videos and often even take online courses with them. Related to language learning, social media allows you to immerse yourself in the culture associated with the language you're learning, enhancing your understanding and appreciation of the language through content based on that culture. One of the great aspects of social media that the critics usually don't consider is the fact that you can curate your own environment. You can follow motivating people and actually train the algorithm to show you content related to your interests and goals. Rather than getting bombarded with useless content, you could be seeing content that inspires, motivates, and educates you. And seeing other people succeed and live excellent lives should not make us depressed, but rather motivate us to improve ourselves. It is impossible to turn back the hands of time and return to the pre-social media world. But even if we could, it would not be desirable or advantageous, because social media is not the problem. We are the problem. Like any tool, social media can be used for good or bad. So we need to audit our social media and phone use generally and become aware of how much time we're spending on it. And perhaps more importantly, what kind of content we're consuming. Are we spending countless hours consuming useless content for mere entertainment? Or are we strategically consuming content dedicated to improving ourselves and our lives? The time has come that we reflect on our social media habits and ensure that we're using it for our betterment.